Denver, Colorado, taking place on day one of ETHDenver. This is an exciting time for the whole industry there, and talk about the technology. So it's been great. Met with some investors, existing ones, those that are coming in on this round, those who have come in outside of this round, those putting together investment groups. So it's been fantastic to meet there. Connected with a couple of blockchain companies. We've been bouncing around with talking about ledger and integration, things like that. So it's all an exciting opportunity. We're onboarding new clients. The team is all over the place. So thank you guys all for investing, following TV and I and what we're doing. So just to understand, Web3 Enabler is the Salesforce partner for blockchain for all things blockchain and crypto. What does this mean? A big thing we talk about a lot is the idea of stablecoin payments, making international payments via stablecoins. So that's a big one. If you're only in the US, you don't appreciate it because we can send the global reserve currency around the planet and really within our country for pennies or fractions of it. And the banks usually make it generally free. But when you're international, wire fees can easily be a couple of dollars, 25, 35, $50 a transaction. The FX charges, you do a US European deal, there's a 1% transaction fee, but then they give you a bad exchange rate by about 2 or 3%. When you go anywhere else, you go to Latin America, you go to Africa, the rates are awful. Some of the people we're talking to in Africa, they're spending as much as 8 to 10% of the amount of the transaction in fees. So things we're setting up right now, we have these new virtual on-ramps. What does that mean? If you're an African company, your US clients can set up ACH instructions. Your European clients can set up SEPA instructions. You set them all up for them, and the money just converts into blockchain stable coins and sent right to your wallet. What's a stablecoin? Stablecoin is a cryptocurrency that's pegged to the dollar or the euro or the yen, but mostly the dollar. Cryptocurrency is a digital token that travels on a blockchain. Blockchain is a shared database. There's interesting things about it and proof of stake and proof of work and all these, but from a consumer point of view, a blockchain is essentially a shared database that all the validators maintain and everyone can see the same data. So what this allows you to do is send money globally for pennies with the best exchange rates because everyone competes for your money. We have several different they're called liquidity partners. Bridges are most popular because it's the easiest. And if you're doing high volume, we can hook you up with even cheaper things. But essentially, a liquidity provider is responsible for making sure there's enough liquidity for you to convert. So if you go to convert 100,000 USDC, there's $100,000 of fiat in a bank account able to back it. That's a liquidity partner. So by sticking to mainstream partners on major brands of crypto and major rails, the liquidity is totally fine. Circle's not going to run out of money. The Genius Act requires that not be an issue. There are plenty of dollars in their bank accounts to maintain redemption, and there is plenty of money in short-term treasuries to maintain the business as it goes forward. The Clarity Act will kind of clarify the yield-bearing coins and what that looks like. We're very excited for what these opportunities look like for global treasury, but what can we do today? You can send money anywhere in the world in Salesforce directly. You need to go from your bank account inward. You set up a virtual on-ramp or a standard on-ramp. Standard on-ramp goes to your wallet. Virtual on-ramp goes to the other parties. You want to get payments from a vendor. They can be set up. Payments from a client, they can do virtual on-ramps. You want to pay your vendor, they can connect it directly to their bank with an instant off-ramp. They can connect it to their crypto wallet if they so choose. This allows you to monitor and track the entire thing completely within the Salesforce ecosystem. It is so simple. Anyone can do it in the finance world. And what's great about doing it in the CRM is that's where you know your customer compliance is. You need to KYC when you run your own bank. Well, KYC is know your customer. You have all your customer data in your CRM. Running the transaction in your CRM and then pushing over to your ERP or general ledger allows you to best comply with know your customer. That allows you to save all this money on international business, save all this time, save all this aggravation. No more using your bank's dodgy wire transfer website. No more getting voice calls to confirm. It's all handled directly within Salesforce. Your approval process is monitored within Salesforce. It's all logged. It's all reportable. It's all trackable. And that's what we are bringing forward. So what was I out here at ETHDenver for? Just talking to other people in the industry. Talking about a few new networks to go on. We met with the global settlement guys, met with the Hedera people, met with the Canton people. Talked about wallets, met with the Ledger team. And then met with some various investors, other people in the crypto, the NFT space, all this stuff. If you think it's over, the hype is over. The practical use cases are coming forward, and we're really excited for what this looks like with real world assets. We're really excited what this looks like for real estate and everything else. So you have an opportunity to invest with us. And what does that mean? Well, we are doing a crowd round. A crowd round means it is open to investors. You don't have to be accredited, but it is regulated and the sizes are limited. So you can come and invest, and you can see we've got $5,900 pledged so far. 50,000. The campaign is a success, and then it will go to whatever the current max is, which is like two something. But we're looking to raise at least 50,000 here to raise awareness into Africa. We'd love to do 100 to 200. We're also doing a significant raise with some family offices and other large investors outside of this platform. But the focus here is on, from the general public, a chance to invest. This is not Kickstarter. You're not getting, I mean, you will get swag, you'll get hats and things like that. But this is a bona fide investment. You will get what's called a crowd safe, which means it goes onto our what's called a cap table as a single investment through the Republic Group in an SPV, so special purpose vehicle. And then when we either hit a certain valuation or a formal valuation or raise a certain amount of money, it converts into equity, standard stock. And at that point, you have the ability to earn your return on this. So if we sell the company, if we go public, if any of these things start to happen, you will be a shareholder here. We have capped this round with a pre-money valuation cap of 10 million to give us ample opportunity to return anywhere between 5x, 25x, 100x. If we sell for $1 billion, which happens at least once or twice a year in the Salesforce ecosystem, you're looking at 100x. If we sell for $50 million, which happens every week, you're looking at a 5x improvement. So this is really an opportunity to invest at an early stage company with a great opportunity for a return. All the information is on the investment website. If you scan the QR code for Republic, it will take you right there. If you go to the URL of republic.com/web3-enabler, it will go forward there. And if your company runs Salesforce and you'd like to start using the product, please reach out to me. We'll help you get set up and we'll help you on board. So thank you. Looking forward to giving you some more updates from the world of EthDenver, and wish us luck at Bid Angels tomorrow. Very excited to be presenting in front of that group.